Hello and welcome back again to the Bad Back Gardener. In this video we're going to be doing some heater repair. We're going to be taking this EdenPURE heater, which I've had probably 4 or 5 years now. It's down to like one bulb that's working, so it's not very energy efficient. It doesn't throw a whole lot of heat out. So I ordered through Amazon, some new bulbs. So they're called bulbs, but they're actually more like elements. Here's how they come packaged. There's 3 of them. This is all that's in this particular heater. I ordered that, and so I'm going to take out the old bulbs today and install the new ones in this EdenPURE heater. So I've never done this before, so you're going to follow me along as I feel my way through as well. I don't think it's going to be that difficult, but we'll see. So we'll get started here by taking and on the back side here, I've removed the filter. This is where it catches the dust and stuff. Don't allow it to go inside. I took the filter part off, which is what you see here. Here's the filter, and here's the cover for the filter. And they actually give you, in the kit that they sent me, they also send you a new filter. So we'll use that as well when we put it back together. So we're going to start off, I believe, like I said, I've never done this before, so I believe we'll take these 4 screws out here. I think that'll allow the back of it to come off and expose where the bulbs are. Now you don't want to do this. It says on the package here that if your product's under warranty, you don't want to do it because taking the back off voids the warranty on it, according to the label. So I'm not sure how they know that, but there might be something in here that tells them that you've done this. But mine is old enough now; it's way out of warranty. So I just want to get it working again. So we're going to replace the bulbs. Of course, you always want to start off by making sure the unit is unplugged. I never would do this with the unit plugged in. And there is the back of the screen, kind of dirty on the inside. So we might clean that up a little bit before we do anything more. And it's actually got cobwebs in it. So we're going to grab something to get the cobwebs out of it. Okay, so I took a few moments here and cleaned this out here. I didn't show you that on camera, but I kind of cleaned it and wiped it all out and kind of blew it out a little bit. The fan had some dust in it, so you may want to watch that. So next we're going to replace the bulbs, and I believe how we're doing this is we're going to remove this panel here. In the panel, there's a screw down here. I think it's sitting, there might be something up here holding it as well. So we'll take that screw out, and I'm hoping this panel just falls down and exposes the bulbs here. So let's take that out first. There's that screw out. Oh, okay. And just lift up on the panel then. You can lift up on the panel and slide it down. And I believe these are the 3 bulbs here that we need to replace. It's dirty in there too, so we'll clean that out a little bit while we have it exposed there. All right, so now there's 3 elements here. I think we just can take and pull this off right there. All right, and then we'll take I think this is what's holding the bulb here. Let me show you a close-up on this here. So I took the connector off the bulb. Now I'm going to unscrew that screw there. And the little retaining thing comes out. And there's your bulbs. Now I know that you don't want to touch the glass part of the bulbs. You only want to touch the ends of the bulbs where the ceramic is. So there's one of the old bulbs out, and you probably want to do this one at a time so you don't mix up any wires. I don't know that that's important, but it'd probably just be a good idea. We'll try and take our bulb on here of the case. This may prove to be the hardest part. Like I said, don't touch the bulb. Now, on the back end of this, I can see there's a retaining circle. It's just like a wire that this part has to slide into to keep it from moving around. So it has to go straight in, and I believe that wire is what's holding it up. And there's, on these bulbs, there's a flat spot that's orienting which way they go in here. So pay attention to that. So you want to go straight in and slide it in. I can feel it slide into that little metal bracket in there. So now we'll put our retaining pin back in. Try and screw that back in there. There's one done, and now we'll do the same thing with the last three, or the last two, I'm sorry. Probably don't have to take the bracket completely out. Find your orientation. You can feel it when it slides in that bracket. It took a little bit that time for me to get it in the bracket, but when I finally got it, you can feel it slide forward. The balls put in, and actually the One bulb on this side, my last bulb I took out, was actually broken inside. So not sure what happened to it, but that may have been one of the reasons why it wasn't working so good. I don't know if it was broken when I used it or in transportation it broke or what, but yeah, the glass bulb and everything was broken on it. So I ended up having to, which you didn't see on camera, having to fish out of the bottom here. It's like a V-shaped in there, so all the parts run down to this one bottom piece. I tilted it up and slid it down so I could fish these pieces out from the old bulb. I'm not sure I got all the pieces out. I can't hear anything more in there, so I'm hoping I did, but it doesn't. It looks like there should be more in there than that, but I cannot find them anywhere, and it's not, there's nothing rattling, so not sure where the rest of the bulbs here went. Hopefully that does not affect how this thing works again. So we're just going to do everything in reverse then. There's two tabs here. Is what's holding into these up here, so you have to put it above and let them slide in. So we'll take that. I got that in there. We'll put our screw back in here. Put this back on here. Over tighten the screws because it's just plastic, you may break them. Put our new filter in and snap it into place here. Actually, it's upside down. There's two tabs in the bottom. Go in. If you own one of these, you probably already know that. All right, so we got her on. The heat's coming out now, and you may smell a little bit of like a burning smell almost while the bulbs heat up for the first time, and also because we've disturbed and thrown around a little bit of dust in there, there's probably a little bit of that you might smell too. But it did that when I first turned it on, but then it kind of faded away after a couple minutes. So it's throwing out heat good. We got this fixed, new bulbs put in. Thanks for watching the video. Catch up with me on Facebook, and if your back ain't hurting, you ain't working.